Gah. Why do you guys have crowns in the chat? What's going on? What's this YouTube update? They're finally pushing out updates for streaming? I'm not a second-class streamer anymore? It was number 1, 2s, and 3s. You guys, everybody else in the chat wishes they had those fancy crowns. Alright, well, let's just start the stream early. I'm already chatty. Hi, Peppy. Oh, wait, I lied. Keep saying AFK. Peppy's here, and she's really cute. Hi, Peppy. I'm second class because I'm Texan? Bruh. Starter, I'll shave you. I can't. Peppy's here. She overrides everyone in chat. She's really cute. I haven't seen her like all day. She's decided she wanted attention right now. Died. You know what? Screw it. Thank you for the 2! Said Condor. Indeed, my number 3 chatter. Shout out Didact. Does anyone know how this new XP system works? What made Didact the number 3 chatter? I mean, Didact is all... Oh, number 1! Wait, why did it switch to... It switched to number 1! Ball taken. Oh, it's got to be based off super chats. Oh, it just got implemented, so it's like everything's at 0. No, it's based on how much you super chat and gift and stuff. Because Didact just stole number 1. Nice. Ball taken. It's like not though, but he just got number 1 after doing a super chat. Wait, let me check the top fans. Didax XP. Oh yeah, Didax got 100 XP for that. Level up, dude. Bye, Peppy. All right, well, Peppy's gone. Welcome back, you guys. Hope you've been well. XP per comment. Yeah, I think you also get XP for super chats and stuff too. How's the day been so far? Besides the stream, it's been good. Some friends came over, which was really nice. Good to see them. I did some shopping. Had to go get cat food. You know, nothing crazy special. I felt so bad for the people in line with me because I always talk way too much to the cashiers.
You mentioned using an AI upscaler that's really good for game textures. Which one was it?
Ethereal, thank you for the 2. Good question. I'm sure there's better ones now. I forget. I think it was Zofir. Somebody was telling me to use Comfy UI with some custom upscalers and stuff. I have not done much experimentation with that yet. I was just using a generic free one on the internet called IMG Upscale, and I was just careful about how I upscaled things. I made sure to separate all the texture maps out. So like for normal maps, I split them into the red, green, and blue channel. So it was 3 gray images that I upscaled, and then I combined them back together in Photoshop. For Halo textures, I made sure to split the transparency, aka the specular map, out into its own texture, and then just have the base map with no transparency. I think it encourages spamming. Well, Didact has one without spamming. Literally, if somebody super chats like a $5 right now, I'm pretty sure you'll get number 1. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Demon said that's not how it works, but I just watched Didact go from number 3 to number 1 and after immediately super chatting. XP thing is weird. Sounds like something someone with low XP would say. Oh. Anyway, I mean, look, I can look it up right now. I can look it up. Let's see. YouTube live stream EXP. Engagement leaderboards. Okay. No information. Talca! Thank you so much for the 5! Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Said for number 1. Wait, thank you so much. I hope I'm not wrong. I'll feel really guilty if you doing that did not steal number 1 for you. Thank you so much for the 5. Let me see. Top fans. It's you! You got 300 XP for that. You're number 1, Talca. It worked. I was right and Demon was wrong. Common me W. Ball taken. That's fancy. I like that. It's like an incentive for people to want to like super chat and stuff. People are gonna get like, they're gonna be like, no, I want to be number 1, and I'm like, guys, stop fighting, guys. No, don't send me money. What the heck, dude? No way, guys, calm down. It's not that important. And then internally, I'm like, capitalism is the greatest invention of mankind. Yes, RJ to add an axe to huge grass. He's tricking us. Like, I didn't do anything. Okay, this is all YouTube. They're on my side though. They're on my side except for when they're taking 30% of my revenue. Sorry, I'm a socialist. It's okay. You have nothing to be sorry for except being wrong, America. I need a bald eagle sound that I can play on cue. If YouTube didn't steal our money enough, true. Just use an ad blocker. I support it, even if I don't get ads from you guys, Blade. Just use an ad blocker. I'm not being verified on Discord because I can't verify. I had my account number on there, so help. I'm afraid I won't be able to help you, Barry. I'm really sorry, but that's something for Discord support to be able to help you with. That is out of my control, I'm afraid. I run a community server, so I need to have phone number verification. I'm afraid to say. Sonic X with a 10er! Thank you so much for that 10.
For the other Halo CE tanks being added to this mod. Asking because I got a good look at the Sun Devil, Tarantula and Viper from Dig Site Alpha.
Not currently, no. The Scorpion itself is already insanely good and a really good match for all the vehicles in this mod, so I don't think I'll be adding any more. Alexander, thank you for the 2.
Within the next 2 days for my weekend plaza.
Possibly. I'm not against it, actually. It sounds kind of fun to mess around. I can hop on my new Roblox account, Blubberblob4, and I can own people with Halo ships. I want to fly a capital ship and just obliterate people. However, knowing that it's in Roblox, I have a feeling I'm going to have to pay real money to get the ship I want, which I'm not looking forward to. No blocks. Listen, wait. After that 10er from Sonic, wait, type in the chat. You're number 1 now. You have the crown. You are the Juggernaut. New Juggernaut. It's not letting me super chat saying you already own this item. What? Okay, to be fair, after how much you have super chatted in the past, you might as well just own super chats. Sorry this intro is going so long. I'm still sipping coffee right now. But I'm very curious about all this new YouTube stuff. I gracefully passed the crown. Look at you, number 2 now, Pelican. W, though. It worked. You can see people's XP. I wonder if... Oh, wait. Top fans. Oh, yeah. Talca, you have 325 XP, and Sonic X has 500 XP. Am I going to reveal his baldness today? I'm still in the chair, okay? My hair, my luscious head of flowing hair as it blows in the wind, a mane, really, is not yet on display, but I'll be soon. Alexander, thank you for the 5! Send your friend request on Roblox. Also, every ship in game
I already sent you an FR on Roblox, lol. Also, every ship in game can be earned by playing, but some are more grindy than others, especially high tier.
No! Everything's pay to win in Roblox. God damn it. Rejected Jesus. In my first streams, I had extremely long hair. It was a lot. I did have Jesus hair. I think I did. I don't know if I got a haircut before or after I started my streams. Does gifting subs give XP? I presume that it does. I don't know. I can't verify anything. The system's brand new, and I didn't even know it was going to happen. But probably, if Super Chats does, gifting memberships probably will too. It makes sense. It's been a while since I tuned into the stream. How's it going? Good! You want to see my Condor? I'm gonna sneeze. Oh! I'm good. Discord? What? Huh? Oh, I got a Discord message from Talca too. Ooh, new guns! Ooh. Why did you draw the fucking Godzilla alien again? You already own this item. I love that. What if you already own? YouTube's literally not letting you super chat. You already own the super chats, demon. You should have known better, man. Honestly, that's kind of on you. Boo! Oh my god, you're so scared. Ugh. Sorry, that sneeze killed me. Ugh. Anyway, I really haven't done a ton of texturing work on the Condor for the past 2 days. I've been working on other non-Halo projects for the past 2 days, but I did get started on the wings. There's still a lot more that needs to be done, but I figure if I can finish the back engines and I can finish the wings, that really just leaves doing the body, which will be kind of nice because it'll all just be one thing that's pretty straightforward. Damn! Demon with the 10 gifted! Huge! Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. That's massive. That is it. Wait, we gotta hit the Stream Halo soundtrack for this. Dude! Huge! If any of you just got gifted by Demon, give him your thanks. That is super generous. I really appreciate it, man. Did that make Demon #1? No way. Gifts don't count? Okay, well, I'm glad I made that whole spiel about not knowing because I didn't know. I'm still at 50. I don't know, man. Why it should give XP? That's stupid. I don't know. I said I didn't know. I wasn't. You can't look at me. It wasn't me. Just yap more. I'm yap. Yeah, true. You just gotta spam the go. Sorry, Demon. I agree. That's bullshit. I've done some shit to criticize. To be honest, Talca, everything you're doing looks really cool. The only criticisms I actually have for you would be your animations. They don't have enough weight and polish to them.
Frown.
You mod other games? Halo! Thank you for the 2 Halo. I mod other games? I do, I'm afraid. No non-YouTube related content, but money-making content. It's pretty good, though. It's pretty good. But now we're doing Halo today, which I'm excited about because I took basically a Halo break for like 2 days. Why is the Condor panel so crusty? I'm using the really worn material that Davy Jones sent me for it. I may end up tweaking it a bit because I do think it's a little bit too crusty. I kind of like the cleanliness of the vanilla Halo 3 Pelican, so I'm probably going to turn down some of the crust just a bit. You can see that, you know, this one does. You can see it's got like some like light edge wear, whereas this edge wear is like, oh my, you know, it's a lot. So I'll probably tone down the edge wear a bit once I have all the lines drawn in, and then, you know, recolor some stuff here and there. But most importantly, I need to get the lines drawn in. It is very, very important. Who is edging where? Wait, what? Huh? Add the cannon from the Halo 4 Pelican on top. You know the cannon Pelican? No, we have the Mac cannon. That's what this is work in progress, by the way. It's literally just the Reach Mac cannon right now, so we haven't customized it. But we do have it. We do, in fact, have it. The explosion is a little bit big for a mounted Mac cannon. Also, don't mind the fact that it clips. I'm still sorting out the details. But it's functional. My dude, it's upside down. Where else would it go? This is...
Nice hair, too.
Hey, Nando, thank you for the 2. I do have nice hair, don't I? God, you guys are so right. This is why I love my community and my chat. My hair does look incredible. I'm glad nobody would ever think otherwise. Being me sure is the best. And all you bald for real? And you're getting sent to the penis explosion chamber. For real. Mods, open it up. What hair, bro? He cuts his own hair? I don't. I don't cut my own hair. I grow my own hair. Holy shit! Big nuts! What the fuck is going on? 5117? Good God! Big Nuts has some big pockets, too. Thank you very much for the huge tip, dude. What the hell? Much appreciated. Thank you. What the fuck? That's massive. You didn't even put a message. Big Nuts, I appreciate that very, very much. But you didn't even say anything. Thank you. What the fuck? That's beyond generous. I really appreciate it. That was massive. Good God. Glad I had my volume down a little bit today. I didn't even expect it. Massive tip. Huge tip. Wait till you see the shaft. In the cave. The cave, the mine shaft. This one. Right here. My OMG chat, he gave me his massive tip. Ew, you're being weird right now, dude. Being weird. Wait, that'd be so funny if the cave randomly, like, very rarely played Minecraft cave noises. Holy shit, I should do that. That would be awesome. Wait, I really want to do that. It's so pointless, but it would be really funny. You're just like... You just know there's like 3 blocks somewhere of darkness near you. Wait, we gotta simulate this if this is a good idea. I'm pulling up the cave noises. Alright. POV, you're in huge grass, alone in forge mode, and for whatever godforsaken reason, you've decided to come into this cave here. You're chilling, you're existing, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere... Who's there? Ah! Yeah, I think it's a good. This is a good addition. I can literally yoink all these from Minecraft and call it a day. Ah. One person able to control the man cannon was the pilot control. He boosts morale. I don't know. I'll probably add. I'll add some kind of like semi-weak guns to the Condor, and then they'll just fire off and it'll be nice. And then the main gun is this. This is not a one-player vehicle. Like, you can do damage with the Condor, but if you're not getting somebody loaded up into the mat cannon, you're dumb and stupid. The sounds really suit the Forerunner stuff. Maybe? I guess. You say so. They don't not fit. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just... I guess. I gotta put the fins. I'm putting the fins. I said I'm putting the fins. Alright. It's been bothering me for a long time that I left these grates naked. Oh my god, my computer's fucking dying right now. Stop! Stop! Alright. I say we put little funny fin lines on here. That is not it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so watch this, watch this. We're gonna go here to here. We draw a little line. Another little line right here. Here. To here. I'll clean this up, don't worry. Here to here. Here to here. A little too low, actually. We'll go here to here. It's saving. Thank God it's interrupting my workflow. I almost got something done. It's close. Oh, these are lopsided, dude. How come none of you guys told me it was lopsided? What the heck, man? Why? What's wrong with me? I keep drawing these lopsided for some reason. I'm gonna draw them the opposite of lopsided. I'm gonna purposefully draw them slightly lopsided in the other direction. I can psych myself out. It's genius. Yes! Yes, it's working! Yes! Okay, that looks decent. What does it look like here? Okay, not bad. All right, so these can't be green. It doesn't make sense for them to be green. However, the good news here is that I don't care, and I can fix it on the polish pass later. In the meantime, I can just clean this up a little bit, make it a little nicer, and then future me can figure out what the hell to do, because current me doesn't have to care. Sometimes being me is really awesome. If you don't use a good edge map, you can use something called Materialize to make one from the normal map. It's how I got the edge maps for the Halo 2 Infinite kit. Ooh, I did not know that. I've heard of Materialize. Isn't that like a really, really old program, but it's like so good that people still use it today? Is that the same Materialize I'm thinking of? Call me crazy, but should I just go order 500 cheeseburgers from McDonald's? I mean, you'd probably be able to eat 500 nuggets easier, because the burgers are kind of enormous, but I guess if you wanna, I'm not gonna say it's a bad idea. Is it a good investment? Yes. Just yes. Oh yeah, look at those textures. It's beautiful. I love it so much. Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at those fins. They're lopsided again! God damn it! Can't catch a break, man. Locked in? I did just lock in. I'm trying to draw straight lines. You guys want me to draw straight lines, look around? That's going to make my lines curve. I'm going to be like, yeah, drawing a straight line. Oh, what's going on over here? I just need his address. You are not getting my address. I'm a content creator. Somebody's going to be like, alert, police. He's holding his totally existent wife hostage. Please be sure to shoot him in the face. This is what you get for spending more time than expected on Ultimate Forge, bucko. Next time, you'll think twice before getting a little bit down in the dumps. You can call your Lokipedia and let them know about it. I would. I thought about it when I started moving around, but I don't think I'm a big enough content creator to warrant it. I don't really have anybody that hates me except like 3 people on Steam who spam on my Ultimate Forge Steam page that I'm evil. Which, to be fair, I am evil. I think we all can tell. I'm just honestly a terrible person. But that's okay. I live with that every day. Nice, that feels better. Why does that still look good and all I'm doing is drawing lines? Davy Jones's fucking texture is overpowered, man. You're evil because you're bald? I'm not bald. Like, it's obvious that I'm not bald. You're stupid. I'm not bald. You're stupid. It's really obvious. And you stink. Probably. I don't know. I don't know what you smell like. But if you're calling me bald, it's probably bad. Wait. What? Huh? Do I have to close it and then I have to reopen? I thought it... Yeah, whatever. Photoshop's Photoshop. Re-import. Go. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. Look at those vents. That makes it feel so much nicer. I love it. Watching stuff from people doing stalking crap on 2chan, you can never be too safe. Yeah, trust me, I know. I've been on the internet for many, many years. And not always the wholesome side of the internet. It's looking good, though. We're getting there. His dome is brighter than the sun. The skin tone dome. Non-existent. Banished Scarab, sneak peek. I am not working on a Banished Scarab. I don't know why you think I'm working on a Banished Scarab, but I'm not. I'm afraid to tell you. I did dox your wife's boyfriend. It's true, but you have a lot of money on Robinhood, so it's okay. You'll be alright. Alright, I guess we draw some lines now. Let's copy some lines from the regular Pelican wing. We'll throw it on to here. I'm gonna cut a cool shape into here. Bring the Holy Bee Scarab to Huge Grass. Atrox demands it. We already have the regular Scarab. And we're getting the E3 Scarab very soon. That's what we're working on next, after we finish the Condor. And then Ultimate Forge is released! Banish Scarab is boring. You say that until you see it walking next to you in game. I think you change your mind then. Like the streamer, I'll send the flood after you. Please do not do that. I like living. Then Halo 4. Yerp, that's the plan. Okay, what does my wing look like right now? I got general shapes in. They're a lot less interesting than the actual wing, but it's something. I gotta do this funny thing here. It's like a cut-in with gray metal on the wing. That basically is like straights on that edge, for the most part, and then at the angle of the wing on that part. And it's near the edge of the wing, and I would say like 75% up on that part of the wing. Let's do it. Near the edge of the wing, we'll put it inwards here. Why am I drawing it freehand? So near the edge here, down to here. Maybe like 75%, so we'll just keep going to here. Oh man, I goofed. Goofing, gaffing, man. Go there. And it goes straight. Relatively speaking. Then we bring it down a little bit here. And then bring it in a little bit. Here. Oh yeah, I like the look of this. This is good stuff. There's a stem. What is it? You know, it actually wouldn't be too hard to do a good texture job for the Banished Scarab. The part that would actually be challenging on the Banished Scarab would be the modeling. The texturing, I think, would be relatively easy to pull off. Like, when I did the skiff, I realized that the like rusty metal presets in Substance Painter were so powerful that I could probably achieve like 90% of the Banished Scarab with a smart material, and then just some customization, some light customization. Alright, so far so good. Pretty easy. Adding details like this is really nothing crazy. It's just a little time consuming is the only thing I don't love about it. No! Did not mean for this to happen. Oh. The reason why I asked about the Banished Scarab is the Covenant. It's just easy to kill. A few shots to the core and boom. I mean, ideally a Banished Scarab would work the same way. The gameplay is great. Alright, does my funny fin thingy look good? Yeah. However, it needs to be metal now, so we're gonna put metal on it. Not black. We want cabin metal. I think bare metal. No, bare metal is really shiny. I think it's engine block metal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. I'll do a quick test by just putting a little bit on it, and then I'll do a little bit of bare metal as well on it, and see which I prefer. Let's put it in game, see how it looks. Can I just like, hold on, I want to see if there's a quick way to do this. Can I reload? Okay, I guess I just gotta do a little in and out. Oh wait, I didn't copy and paste it yet. So it ain't doing nothing. I replaced it, and it still holds a temp copy here, so I just reopen it. Flip it, command it into the game. Alright, which material looks better? I think I like the shiny metal more. Yeah, I'm gonna do the shiny metal, that's cooler. Doo-doo-doo. I'm painting a ship. There needs to be like a Steam game where you just paint giant sci-fi ships. I'd play that. I mean, I am playing it, technically. Like, you know, Power Wash Simulator, where you just like power wash the shit out of stuff and it's kind of fun and satisfying? That, but giant sci-fi ships. Rejected bald. How many times do I have to tell you that I'm not bald before you get with the program? I shouldn't even have to say shit, my webcam's on. Garrett, I'll take for the 3! Hot take, what does RJ like about Halo 4? What do I like about Halo 4? I think the Covenant side of things makes sense. Covenant splinter factions who aren't ready to give up their religion. That makes perfect sense. It was handled very poorly, but conceptually I like it. With like Julim Dama leading this new splinter faction of the Covenant. Makes perfect sense. Logically, it works. Might have defeated the Covenant, but there's still going to be some leftovers. So that was good. It handled poorly, sadly. But, you know. What else? I really like the Mantis. The Mantis is just a really great vehicle. Very, very cool. Even its design is pretty damn good. Still feels UNSC enough that I'm like, hell yeah. Alright, let's throw that in game. Make sure I actually like it. Mantis is cool. I don't love the Mammoth's design, but also a really cool like vehicle conceptually. Okay, that's good. Good enough. Well, I guess it should actually be darker. Well, whatever. What else? I like that Cortana's with you from the start of the game. I didn't like that about Halo 3. I know half the plot of Halo 3 is rescuing Cortana, but having her from Halo 1 and 2 and then only having her in the last 2 missions of the game in Halo 3 does suck. TurboSim, thank you for the 2!
Bro gave a crazy challenge. Complete Halo 4 challenge. I never even noticed how much I don't like.
Dude, I feel like people who love Halo 4 just need to go back and play it. Go play the campaign. Go play the campaign. Really good. What do I think about Weaver's Ultimate Firefight Sand Trap mod? I love it. It's so fun. I like that it doesn't take itself too seriously. I like that it just throws everything in there and says, fuck it, have fun, it's Halo. That's awesome. That mod is so good. Really, really fun. And that's coming from me, who's like all about Vanilla Plus, but what I love about that mod is it doesn't give a fuck about Vanilla Plus. It's just all Halos. Have fun. Here's all the Halo stuff. And it does it in just it just does it in like a very arcadey, sandboxy game. It's really good. Have I done the secret Easter egg in Sandtrap? I don't think so. Also, Ultimate Sandtrap Firefight is very technically impressive. The scripting on it, the animations and stuff, the loadout menus and stuff, very complex and impressive. I can show you, but you can't tell anyone else. Perhaps we'll do that sometime then. That'd be cool. Because it's a secret. Halo 4 is just undercooked and it was cooked wrong, like boiled instead of baked. Yeah, I mean, Halo 4, there's a lot of things in it that I feel like I potentially like, but just end up not liking. Okay, we're gonna have a line a little bit past the winglet, wrapping down. Does it go beyond the chassis? Doesn't look like it, just kind of on the top. Alright, I'm gonna start doing some line work on the wing engine bits. So right here, we're gonna do a line across. Let's start painting. I would like to start painting now. Oh, wrong layer. Gyarados, thank you for the 2! Meanwhile, RJ, Halo 3 Pelican, but bigger. Hey, listen, the Condor's canonically, or wait, non-canonically? The Condor is a 343 era design, alright? All of you claiming that I'm a Bungie fanboy can't claim it when I'm working on a Condor, alright? Such is life. Alright, we do a funny thing that goes a little over halfway. And it starts on the inside. So we go boom, 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 boom. It looks like I goofed a little bit. Okay, those are looking alright. Kind of big lines. I just want to make them a little bit thinner. Oh well, too late. This one goes all the way down to the edge. Goes. Why isn't it all the way pressed in? How odd. My stroke capacity is at 100. The movement and shooting doesn't feel as great as MC, but I think it's potential I would love for campaign. I also love to do Headhunters campaign. I already have an OK visor mode. This gets to go all the way to here. And then there's another line that goes all the way. Damn, Gyarados with a 20, 30!
I can go
what?
into details, but really for me, being 15 or so when H4 came out after years of playing H1 HR was as soon as I met the Covenant on Forward Unto Dawn that something wasn't right. Overall the game is boring to me.
Damn, first of all, thank you very much for the huge super chat, Gyarados. And yeah, that's kind of how I felt. I was, oh wait, when Halo 4 came out, that was what, 2012? Yeah, I was like 14 as well, so I was really close in age too. I also was just like, this is kind of boring. I don't really like this. It kind of sucks. It was sad because I love Halo, but I was just like, kind of mid. Well, I feel you, dude. I feel you. You're just like, what is this? It sucks, too, because there was a lot of potential there. And yet, ever since, all Halo games have low-key been kind of doo-doo ass. And it doesn't look like that's going to change anytime soon based off of those rumors going around. Okay, that's starting to look good. Let's work on the lines here, and then that should be the entire top of the wing taken care of. The lines here. Ooh, these are my favorite, these stripes. They're so good. So damn good. So do I have any lines? Okay, so I have that line already. I gotta do this vent really quick. The sus vent. Sorry, I should have never said that. Alright, so now that I have this shape, off a little bit there, we're going to go ahead and erase some of it. Set our opacity to 50%, and then start going to town. And you know what? That's probably fine. Maybe. Alright, last part here. Actually, there's a little bit on the wing I don't have yet. Say something really weird so I can clip it. Brute. We haven't let Halo Studios cook yet. They just renamed their studio. It's still 343. It's like when Facebook rebranded to Meta to escape the allegations. I'm willing to let them cook. As a Halo fan, I have no choice but to let them cook because they make Halo. Like, there's plenty of talented people at the studio. There's no reason to think that the next game will suck just because all the other games before it had a lot of issues and it was really bad. There's no reason to assume that will happen again, though. No reason. Pokey pokey! 25 months is crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. They got it right. They got it this time, right? It's a remake, so I would say it would be challenging to mess up really badly on a remake of a... Who am I kidding? I don't know, man. I hope not. That would really suck. I have faith that a remake of the classic will be good. The reason I do is because they know what was so disliked about the CE remake. Halo 2, or sorry, Anniversary. Remakes and Anniversary should not be misconstrued. They know, as a studio, Halo CE Anniversary's lighting got royally fucked. They know that enough that when they contracted that one studio to do Halo 2 Anniversary, it did not have those same pitfalls for the most part. I think Halo 2 Anniversary is like pretty well loved, to be honest. It's a great like remaster. So far there have been 15,000 layups that Microsoft Halo Studios will get again, possibly. But hey, on the upside, the shareholders are probably fucking thrilled right now. So we can cheer that on, right, guys? I bet the shareholders are having a great time. No more pesky employees to squander profits, dude. Fucking hell yeah, bro. Isn't it so annoying when you have to pay people to get your work done? God, I fucking hate that, man. I'm so glad the shareholders have such a good head on their shoulders, man. That's amazing. Oh, let's pay them wages. Oh, crazy, dude. Imagine trying to give an employee salary when they're not on, like, a fucking board of directors. What, are they just giving handouts to people? Like, can they be grateful they even had the opportunity to work at a Microsoft subsidiary? Just tuned in. I'm just being a bitter, jaded old man right now. And also, we're doing the Condor's wings. Wing textures, anyway. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, let's clean it up a little bit more right there. Nice, we got the stripes in. I love those stripes. They're a great feature. I gotta do whatever these little clasp thingies are as well. Also, a very faded line that seems to go through there. I don't know what those clasp thingies are, but I'm gonna ignore them for now and not add them because it seems annoying. Put it in the game, see if I like it, and if I do, I'll smile a great big smile and kick my feet and go tee hee hee. Scroll up, maybe. What is this? That is not my texture. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. Our next Microsoft dev has been trying to hand off a huge amount of work to Halo to third-party European studios, avoid Halo Studios being strong and costing them money. I'm thinking deeply on this. And I'm finding it hard to argue with handing Halo to other studios. I'm trying to, like, obviously anybody working at Halo Studios is going to be passionate about Halo, hopefully. And I'm trying to rationalize why giving Halo to another studio is a bad idea. And frankly, I'm not coming up with a whole lot.
What is this XP thing?
Hey! Turbo Bros meet. What? Thank you for the 2. The XP thing is for people who send the most super chats. In the most chats, every time you send a chat, you get a little bit of XP. Every time you send a super chat, you get a lot of XP. And then you become the #1 fan. And the #1 fan right now is currently Gyarados, who has 1,250 XP. Below them is Sonic X with 500 XP. You got #1, 2, and 3. I just broke my chat. Okay, we're back. And give it to Creative Assembly. They can make Halo Wars 3. I don't think Halo fans want an RTS game. I think Creative Assembly is extremely talented and has done amazing things with Halo Wars. But there's a reason that Microsoft doesn't even find it useful enough to bother putting it onto Steam. Because the money is not in RTS games. Sadly. But I do know where the money is. Not anywhere near Halo. Actually, that's a lie. I was really happy when it was revealed from an inside source that Halo Infinite had broken even and was profitable. The microtransactions in the shop and everything. Turns out it paid off. Secured Halo's future. Pretty sick, pretty sick. And you know what? I realized I don't hate microtransactions. I won't buy them. But I'm grateful to the whales who do, because they keep my favorite games online. And that's pretty cool. Thanks, whales. Cool design. I like it. Not too shabby. The back of the Pelican wings have anything here that I should know about? Not really. They're pretty plain. Kind of dark. They do have some kind of lines and stuff on them, but not a whole lot. Okay, well now that I added little bits to the wings, again, export textures, then I'm going to fly it around for a second. See if it feels cool. There's nothing micro about them. Yeah, they really ought to rename them to macro transactions. When one armor set costs as much as half the game, they are no longer microtransactions. Those are full-sized macro transactions. Ooh, not bad. It's kind of a fun winglet design. Kind of clean. A lot of the underside of this stuff still needs work. The main engine's underside and the rear engine's underside are both in desperate need of some more textures. But from the top, it's starting to look pretty good. Those topside wings look not too bad. Topside engines don't look too bad. Topside holes starting to look pretty good. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. I love mega transactions. Yeah, we should start giving them a tier. There should be like a legal term based on how much something costs relative to inflation. So a microtransaction can be anything like $3 and under. Just a plain transaction is like $3 to $8, $3 to $10. Anything over $10 to like $20 is a macro transaction, and anything $20 and over is like an ultra mega transaction. They're giving it tiers like video games do. They look good though. I like the top of those wings. I love mega transactions. Star Citizen, yeah, Star Citizen, very good on their mega transactions. Anything over $10 should be a full DLC. Yeah. Got to account for inflation, though, in all fairness. You know, there's a reason game prices are going from $60 to like $80 or 70 to 80. $60 is a lot of money. When you go back to like 2000 to 2008, $60, that was a lot. $60 now? Let's see, $60 in 2002 to $60 in 2025. Yeah, $60 in 2002 is worth $107 today. So game companies still pricing at $60 are pulling an Arizona iced tea by not changing their prices. Inflation is a bitch. Looks good though. I like that. Even this little vent thing, it looks alright. Alright, what else? What else? What do I want to do next? I want to do more fun texturing. Random question, what state do you live in? Texas. I love Texas. I love Texas. I mean, it's pretty okay. Alright. Could be better. Turbo, thank you for the 2!
Any armor set that cost more than a Big Mac is not a microtransaction. That's how I measure inflation, in terms of Big Macs.
Well, you know, that's smarter than using a dollar because Big Macs will rise with inflation. So, you know what? I like it. We should just start measuring everything in Big Macs. We can just... How about this? How about this? Real microtransactions are, we call them micro Macs. Then regulars are just Macs. Big ones that are the price of a Big Mac and above, those are just Big Macs. We can go huge Macs, Ultra Macs, Super Ultra Macs. Max, whatever, you know what I meant. Anything to avoid the metric system. I'm American. I measure things with what I can see, like feet. And I love seeing feet. What up? What up, Greg Con? Millimax, Centimac, Kilomac. Doesn't sound as cool. I'm American, I measure in meters. Alright, poser. Get out of here. You're just afraid of the superiority of the imperial system. I really want to draw like this, but I don't have any brushes that are like weighted to have such nice edges. Probably pull some trickery. Might be able to pull it off. Hard-edged followed by a half-edge gradient might do the trick. Also American, I also prefer metric. It's vastly simpler. Could you say that again, but use yards? I can't understand what you're saying. Chat, what the hell are these people saying? What the fuck is a metric? Alright, we're gonna go all the way up to here. I'm gonna draw this line down to there. I'm gonna wrap all the way down and under, and then I'll fill everything in between. Hello? Why, yes, I would like to draw with my brush. little bit easier to see the seam here. The texture's on. Okay. My goal here is everything from this line I just drew all the way down. I want to get filled in. Jank, thank you for the two!
We decommodified things like food and houses so we can have more money to buy games that don't have microtransactions.
How uncapitalistic of you. I hope Microsoft fires another 10,000 people just to spite you. Capitalism is the greatest invention of mankind. Or something. I don't know what I'm fucking saying anymore. Shareholders aren't going to like that idea. Mark me, if I make my own game, nothing over $5. No microtransaction should ever cost more than that, just me personally. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Hard agreed. Microtransactions are egregious. Though I can't really say anything, because I have joke tiers that, like, on some level, I hope secretly somebody would buy. I have, like, I don't think anybody's ever bought it because nobody's stupid, but I needed to fill out a thing on YouTube. So I have a tier that is a YouTube rank that is, it's like, I actually don't know how much it is, but it's a lot. That's all I remember. It's a lot of money. Called Precursor. I remember because somebody asked about it like a year ago, and I was like, oh yeah, that exists. And I looked how much it was, and I was like, why did I do that? Okay, 0.1 is disgustingly annoying to work with. Let's do 0.4. Yo, Milkman! Damn, with the lead! Huge!
2007 you could go to Burger King and get a Coke and fries Halo. This was to market Halo 3, which was set to release later that year. In this promotion they put Halo in Coca-Cola and fries featuring Master Chief, and the release date of Halo 3, Becau.
That's... Thank you for
Can
the
you
2 turbo.
explain the metric system in terms of propane and propane accessories?
Please.
Your goofy MFS probably use charcoal on your grill.
Ugh.
Maybe if you got rid of that yee-ass measurement system, you'd get some burgers on your grill.
Oh shit, that's funny. Maybe stop using that yee-ass measurement system, you get some burgers on your grill. Dude, the Coke and fries Halo. I haven't heard that in so long now. Hold on.
Back in 2007, you could go to Burger King and get a Coke and fries Halo. This was to market Halo 3, which was set to release later that year. In this promotion, they put Halo on Coca-Cola and fries, featuring Master Chief and the release date of Halo 3. Because of this, we have Coke and fries Halo. The cool thing about Coke and fries Halo is the design. It looks like Halo. This is to promote their upcoming game Halo 3. To do this, they made Coke and fries Halo. This is back in 2007 when people consumed a lot of Coke and fries and liked to play Halo. So they decided to combine them. giving us Coke and Fries Halo. They made this in 2007 by putting Master Chief and Halo-related things on the design for both their Coca-Cola cup and their fry container. So you could go to Burger King and say, I would like a Coke and Fries Halo, and then you'd get this. What you're seeing on screen is Coke and Fries Halo.
Alright. There you go. Your daily Coke and Fries Halo. In case you didn't know the lore behind why they added Coke and Fries Halo. They put Master Chief on the soda. That's actually a really good point. That's true. They did it back in 2007. Oh, I can texture these. I should do that. Yeah, I like this. I think I'm gonna really like texturing this. Yeah. Never mind. Guys, I'm painting. I am painting the textures. I'm painting the funny fin onto the Halo 3 Pelican. Hey! Milkman, thank you for the 69, that's
Plasma
huge!
rifle to your head. Would you rather fuck a grunt or a jackal?
Ah! Neither! No! Illegal! Stop! I don't want to do either. Why? Plasma rifle to my head? I mean, realistically, it would be a jackal. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. If it was a real plasma, like, both are vile and disgusting. However, if I was in, like, Saw, I would probably pick the jackal. That's at least slightly more human. I like how he asked Jackal and not Skirmisher, and Drake picked the Jackal. He said plasma rifle to my head. I don't have a choice in this. I'm fucked either way. Or fucking. Yeah. That Jono made my browser crash. It made me sad. That's it. Just sad. Ah! I don't want to... I gotta do whatever this thing is. I don't know what this thing is, but I got a texture it now, yeah. Don't I already have something for this? Oh no, that was on the old texture that I painted this. Damn. Unlucky. Unfortunate. Yeah, right. Okay. Turbo Kigyar, thank you for the 2!
Imagine grabbing the Kigyar by the feathers and guiding
Ah!
it on forbidding gravity.
Delete that! Stop! No! Stop! The penis explosion chamber is not enough. We need something stronger. I've been too gentle. my forgiveness being taken advantage of. What would be the scariest one? To have your head? What does that mean? To have my head? A thing people say. Open the bowl-crushing chamber. Crush its bowls at once. Leave no testicle remaining. The fuck am I in 8th place? W. Kenzie. W. Kenzie. You're actually at a disadvantage though, Kenzie, because you have more than one account. One, two, three to the halfway, then a 4th after a gap. Alright. I measure he glides. Yay. Yeah, let's fucking do this shit. Go 1. Wait, does that one connect where I think it does? Sure it doesn't. I don't know what I'm doing there. 1, 2. If you want me to remix that, you're more than welcome to ask. I'm aware of my talents. Milkman with another huge tip, finishing off the tip goal. Thank you so much.
Fontana, but I'm surprised a furry hasn't model swapped the jackals with an Avali.
I'm going to assume that's a furry term. Yeah, avian Avali, that's, yeah, and the jackals, yeah, that's a furry term. I know, that's gotta be a furry bird. Do they have a term? Are they like featheries? They have, because they have scales. Great Khan! Thank you.
ARJ, I think the Condor looks dumb and uncreative. You should experiment with your own version that is better than Pelican but bigger derp derp.
Okay, well, I'll have you know, alright? It's Pelican but bigger, plus it's got big fins, plus it's got small fins, plus it's got more engines, plus I added cool fins over here. It's, you gotta understand, alright? And the wings are bigger. You gotta understand, it's Pelican but bigger with cool racing fins, okay? Now that, I think that transforms it a little bit above and beyond. Wingtip fins called winglets? Actually, they're called, I forget what they're called. It's like arrow something. And winglets. Yes, I know they're called winglets, but technically speaking, it's something else. It's a different name. It must be. Based on the peak design from Halo Wars 2. Actually, this is a hybrid design from the Halo Wars 2 engine setup in the back and the relative posterior section here, while taking inspiration from the great improvements on certain parts of the Halo Infinite Pelican, such as the longer wings found here, the longer engine parts of the wings also found here, and the larger cargo bay found here. It's a hybrid design of my own creation. But yeah, mostly it's based on the Halo Wars 2 design. You're not wrong. But also, if I can be more right, I'll let you know. What if double underside thrusters in the main wings? That would be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. However, I've already committed to this design, and That's just how it do be. How do it be, you might ask? How it is. And next is this enormous thingy here, which I'm going to set size to like 0.8 on. .8, right back to the 0.2. Little thingy pop out.
Rejected shotgun has a Halo 3 Pelican fleshlight.
What?
Brothers shit must not have been big
What?
enough for Condor fleshlight.
What? Mods, delete that immediately. Ban him from the penis explosion changers. Send him to the new ball crushing chamber. Be done with this guy. Who would dare? Talking about my wiener. I'll have you know I am the finest wiener. Thank you very much. Extrusion. Extrusion. You know what I really wanted ever since I was a kid, but I never did get, was a Halo 3 Pelican toy. I literally dreamed about having a toy of a Halo 3 Pelican that I could fly around. And no, not the Mega Bloks one. I was too old when that came out, and also it looked stupid. I'm talking like a full detail toy of one. And I never got one, because they never made one, because they're stupid. Always wanted one, dude. 3D printers exist now, though, so technically I could make one. But I'm too old. It would be embarrassing if I went around with a Pelican in my hand going... I missed my window, dude. The window of opportunity for that dream is over. Now I just have to fly them in a video game, whatever that is. Or I just said models aren't cool. They're awesome! What do you mean? When did I say they're not cool? I just said I'm old. I'm so old.
And you made it nice, I admit. But I'd rather see you come up W something OG that is more inventive than that. Something a bit closer to the data, Heron.
Thank you for the super chat, Graycon. I see what you're saying. I don't necessarily disagree with you either. It's not like super creative. However, it is a lot easier to do this because I started with the base Pelican and I was able to just be like, you know what? Long Pelican. Which is what the Condor is. I don't disagree with you, but I saw this, thought it would be easier, and I was like, screw it. I'll just do it. Not only will it be easier, it's actually doable. The main reason I don't do something like what you're describing, which at this point with my skills, I think I'm not like amazing or anything, but I could do it. But I don't because of the time investment. It would take quite a while. And sadly, the biggest thing I don't have as a modder is time. I need to make content, and I also need to get that content out in a timely manner and be able to stream and do stuff like that. Even just doing this is already a lot of work. Like, it's not like super difficult or anything, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not like, God, it sure is hard. But like this, which is relatively simple because I have a really nice basis to work off of, is still quite time consuming. Shelf. True, Skaboodly. I also shelf, whatever that means. Back yourself? I also have no idea what that means either. But true. Good point. I love, like, looking at the lines that the devs drew on this and just realizing that they were just like, I don't fucking know, dude. I'll just draw a fucking line, I guess. I'll go here. And then here to here. And they drew a square here, and they were like, yup, start connecting it. Another line. From here to here. It's beautiful. That shape. Incredible. Boom, 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 boom. No, it's not even! It's a close one. I almost actually died. That's good enough. Yeah, whatever. I'll make it work. Alright. So that big line that goes all the way through it is there. And that goes up to the same height and then straight back into this main line here. So it goes, oh, wait, that was right. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Nice. And then, boom, boom. Not bad.
Saw the new Superman movie over the weekend, can't recommend it more. Best of the year, 9.7 out of 10.
Hey, thank you for the 2, Jank. Yeah, it looks really fun. I want to watch it really badly. It seems like it's one of those movies where you're just like, turn your brain off, don't worry about logic, it's just super fun and a good time. And I'm all about movies like that. Some people get really hung up on like plot and all kinds of other things, but I don't think every movie should be a requirement for that. That's how I feel about, and I'm sure it's not to the degree that out of the example I'm about to give, but like the Godzilla movies. Do I care that it doesn't really make sense? No, not at all. I don't care, because I'm watching the movie so that a giant monster can clobber a giant ape. At no point am I going to be like, technically speaking, like, I don't care. I don't give a shit. And I hope that Superman obviously doesn't fall to the same levels of Godzilla's level of nonsense, but also if it does, I don't really care. It looks fun, and I'm all about it. I'm glad you gave it a good review, though, because that's good for me. Now I can go in knowing, like, that it's a good-ass film. The lines are starting to look pretty good. I got this whole center area to do still, but so far so good. So few people have liked so far. Yeah, that's a good point, Noah. Listen to me carefully, okay? Just because certain people are immune to the penis explosion chamber does not mean that you are, all right? Leave a like on this video, and I'll put in a good word to the guard at the door. And you don't have anything to worry about, okay? It's not a threat. It's a suggestion, okay? Calm down. Being weird. But yeah, actually though, if you leave a like, it helps a lot. You might not think it helps, but it does. YouTube's algorithm is weird. And by weird, I mean it makes perfect sense, and I'm just describing it as weird. The more you like a video, the more YouTube recommends it to more people, the more we get more viewers in here, and the more people who can participate in Halo modding, and the glory that it holds. Tom. Oh, the one time having it be mirrored is a problem. Hi, Peppy. You here to step on my keyboard and press every button on it? I love when you do that, Peppy. That's my favorite. Real Master Chief, thank you for the 117. Said, I have liked the stream to preserve Lil Chief. Not because you threatened me, but because I like you. Hey, W, I appreciate lag. Yeah, I know. As I saved Substance Painter, my computer went. Ah. Audio cutting in and out. Peppy may have stepped on my microphone mute button. That is entirely possible. But she's so cute that it's okay. Look at her. Hi, Peppy. You're so pretty, Peppy. Did you know that? Happy kitty, Peppy. Oh, you're so tiny. You're so tiny. You're so cute. You love it when I do this. You love when I hold you and I kiss you because you're a cute kitty cat. Yeah, you're so happy. You love it when I do this. I did her to this one, or I did this to her when she was a little kitty cat. Now it's just her expectation. Yeah. You're so cute, Peppy. You're so cute. You're still the little kitty. Where do you think you're going, Pep? What are you being so cute for? Oh, you're just gonna flop in my lap, huh? That's what Peppies do. It's true. It's in the books. All Peppies do this. The cats are so cute, I know. I have the best cats. Yes, you're so cute, Peppy, and you're so sweet. You're so sweet, Peppy. And you're so sweet. Alright, I'm gonna put this in. We'll see how it looks. And if it look good, if it do look good, and that be how it is, because it do, that's pretty great. No! That's not how it's supposed to be. That wasn't how it do. Put a video of the file in Discord chat. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I have context for what you're talking about. Whoa, look at all that detail, man. Look at all that detail. Damn! The whole thing could look like that. That's crazy.
Correction, you had the best cats.
Damn, Turbo Weasel with the 2. Listen, Weasel was an amazing cat, alright? You are correct about that. She was, however, not an amazing cat when she viciously mauled the other cats. That was less amazing. But around me, she was amazing. But I mean, I'm amazing, so it's understandable that cats around me also have that experience. Look at that though. That's nice. I like that. Yeah. I think I like that. I need to fill this in with metal. We need to do Davy Jones with the $5! Thank you.
Panel lines.
I know. I've only basically done panel lines and very basic material stuff. I haven't even edited the materials. And look how good it already looks. Like, obviously there's a lot more I need to do here besides just doing panel lines, but the panel lines alone are looking spicy. What's this business with Weasel? Well, sadly, Weasel sent 2 of the other cats to the vet over a period of time and was causing major issues constantly, and she had to be locked up, and even when she was locked up, she would find ways out, and it became a whole thing. And after about 7 constant months of hell, I decided to send her back to the no-kill shelter that I got her at when she was a baby. It was a difficult choice, but it was literally causing so much trouble. Big nuts! Thank you for the 5, dude!
To finish off my night before my night at the ball crushing factory.
Thank you for the 5 and the other very generous tip before that. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. All right, have some fun at the ball crushing factory, man. Have some fun there. I love sending people there. They come back. They're never the same. Oh, it's starting to look good. It's starting to look good. Still so much more to do, though. Oh. Fine. Cats can just swing in any direction when they grow older. Yeah. Well, to be fair, it was because of my previous roommate. Her cats were also female cats and also very territorial. And her living in those conditions, I suspect, for an extended period of time, caused her to also become insanely territorial and had to defend herself. And then when I moved into my new place, and there were just 2 chill boy cats with 0 fucks to give about the world, she just was like, time to dominate. I'm the alpha. Never again. And then she just attacked them constantly. Are the panel lines so low resolution? I could easily up-res them, but like, look at the Halo 3 panel lines. They're pretty much the same resolution. I think the thing that makes it obvious that they're low resolution is that the metal edge wear is kind of spotty. I could up the resolution very easily.
Is there a foreskin rejuvenation factory so I can get my foreskin rejuvenated?
Thanks for the 3, David Jones. I don't think so. I don't think so. You probably have to knit yourself a funny tiny hat instead. The streets made her too hardcore. True. True. Yeah, David Jones, you should look into knitting yourself a tiny hat instead. For those cold, wintry nights. Alright, let's do a little bit of painting here. If you guys call this little inlet here on the Pelican anything other than nostrils, I just need to make it clear that you are completely wrong. They are nostrils. Wait, that's not what I wanted. I wanted bare metal, the shiny one. I want to make this metal darker, but keep it shiny. Too bright right now. Like, diffuse color-wise. A Pinor hoodie. Yes, exactly. Because you lost yours in the war. The religious war. Good, I'm in 13th place. Who's the top fan? Oh, it's Gyarados by a mile. Somehow. Sad that tips can't hook into that. Tips are just for when you don't want to give YouTube 30%. Okay. Actually, before I put that in game, what do the nostrils look like? They have a kind of cool texture to them, actually. So I'll, like, cut into it all the way around. You're so pretty. Genital mutilation is all the rage these days. All in the name of religion. Derp. I'll never know how it feels to be whole. So sad. Can we get 500 billion likes on the stream for my poor Pinot? I hate this conversation. Do you think the circumcision doctors keep the fort? Sounds like a doorbell going off. Weird. I wonder why that is. Watch out, Beth. I'll be back in 1 second. My people, I have returned. You don't have to fear. It's okay. Everything's gonna be alright now. I'm getting reports you're running an illegal penis explosion chamber. Is this true? Nope. That's not true. I run a very legal one. Extremely legal. Like, it's so legal that it is legal. Sorry, I was getting distracted by the painting. I have the proper permits. I do. I'm abiding by all Texas laws regarding penis explosion chambers. It's all, the entire chamber is within code. It's all up to code. It's all good. Check stream chat. Maybe I will. Maybe I freaking will. Oh, it's where there's nothing in stream chat. Guess. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's the Halo Wars 2 thingy. I love this vehicle. It's the one that's like kind of looks like the Albatross, but not. It's cool. Yeah, I like this design a lot. Obviously, the only downside with it is that you would basically need to make a completely new one for anything. Like, this is honestly, like, you couldn't put it in Halo 1 because the art style and the textures are a little too nice. Couldn't put it in Halo 2 because the model is a little too low quality. And you couldn't put it in Halo 3 because the textures are too low res and the model's too low res. So it would basically need to be remade, which is very doable, but would just take a long time. I have acquired so many ×2 A batteries. If you're ever low on lithium, you got nothing to worry about. Wow, how did I never notice this? This is an ODST exclusive thing, isn't it? I'm spawning in a regular... Bye, Peppy! I'm spawning in a regular Halo 3 Pelican. Hold up. There's no way that's on the regular vanilla Pelican. I'm using the unused cut Halo 3 ODST textures for the Pelican, which I think look way nicer. But if I go to just the vanilla Pelican, I don't think that feature is there. I think it's completely new. No, it is there. How have I never noticed that? Here, look. This is the Halo 3 Pelican. This is the Halo 3 ODST Pelican. The Halo 3 one, I guess it always did have this little chevron on it. That's kind of cool. Huh. Fancy that. And also, the ODST one's a lot lighter in color. I never noticed. It's a lot shinier and it's a lot lighter. My favorite part about the ODST one, though, is it just has, like, a lot more detail to it. The colors, the contrast, everything about it's much nicer. Like, you have these dark areas here that aren't seen on the vanilla Halo 3 Pelican. There's, like, some more gray bits on it. It's a shame this never goes used. Oh, wait, I gotta talk about it, because some of you guys in chat might not know this. Alright, it's kind of a fun one. Obviously, in Halo 3 ODST, they made the New Mombasa Police Pelican, which is cool. But in ODST, you never see a vanilla, regular Pelican like this one. But fun fact, Bungie did increase the visuals of the vanilla Pelican, even though you never see it in-game. So if you spawned it in with mods, or just go through the files to get the textures, this is what the ODST Pelican looks like. I use those textures for all of my Pelicans, because in my personal opinion, they look better. But if you've ever played any of my mods, you're not actually seeing the Halo 3 Pelican, you're seeing the ODST Pelican. This is the Halo 3 Pelican. This is the ODST Pelican. So you're always seeing it. So if you've ever played ODST, you never actually get to see this in-game. It is technically cut content, because it never appears in-game, but it is in the files. There's a lot of stuff I like about it, though. Like, for example, here on the side of the Pelican, it's all just one green color. Most of the differences are in the texture color, But there are some normal map differences, like for like this side right here, it's all kind of green like the rest of the Pelican. In ODST, it is very gray. This bit of the Pelican here is one of the few gray spots, but if you look at this top part here, see all that? This whole like section here with these little bumps on the ODST Pelican, it's got a lot more contrast. It's more gray in this area, with this panel being more green and unique. You'll see that on a lot of different features on the Pelican. It's kind of cool. Okay, and it's cut content. It's kind of cool. Like, look at this thingy right here. There's an indented spot right here above the cockpit. Right here. It's a nice dark gray, much cleaner. The lines also have a lot more contrast on them, if you notice. See these little panel lines right here? They just kind of look like dark lines. You can maybe see a very faint lighter edge around it. Then you go down here. Very obvious lighter edge all the way around. Completely enhanced. The Goshawk 2 was retouched. Was it really? I didn't know that. I want to add those in. And Normal Hog? Are they different? I thought that Warthog was exactly the same. I've never really checked, though, frankly. I can look at the textures right now and compare them side by side. Let's see. So here's Halo 3. Close our Mac turret here. Go to the regular, boring old Warthog. Warthog, bitmaps. Warthog bitmap. Here's the Warthog. Okay, looks good. Look at the Warthog in ODST. See if it looks any different. Can't tell right off the bat. Let's do a side by side. The main base textures here are the same. No differences there. They're completely identical. I'm switching between the two. Maybe the Gauss turret specifically? Warthog. Oh, wait, what's this? Hey, there might be something to it. Hold on. There's something here. The Gauss, I think, did get a revamp. This is the Halo 3 Gauss turret. There's a texture in here called Gauss 2. There are some minor differences between this. They did change some stuff, like right here and down here. And also, there's a new texture in ODST. In Halo 3 ODST, we have Gauss 2 Extra and Gauss 2 Bump. Which looks like this Gauss 2 Extra. Or if we look at Halo 3, I think we just have a regular Gauss Extra. Oh yeah, it's way lower resolution. It's tiny. Whoops. Versus the ODST one, which is much, much higher resolution. You can actually see some slight, like, lower resolution stuff that's still in there, but you're right. The ODST one got a pretty big upgrade. It's got much nicer textures and stuff in it, much higher resolution. Interesting. I had no idea. I might port over the Halo 3 ODST Gauss turret. It makes sense that they did that, though, because they had those standalone Gauss turrets in ODST instead of them just being Warthog mounted, so it makes sense they might want to up the resolution on those a little bit. Let's see if the chain gun looks any different. I'd be surprised if the chain gun was any different. Let's see, chain gun diffuse. So ODST has this. I think it does. I think it is different. Yeah, wow, the chain gun's also really different. Look at that. It's super tiny. It's only, what, 512 by 512. And an ODST, super high res. Looks a lot nicer. I'm gonna add the whole hog somewhere. I don't think the regular Warthog got any difference. This is a crazy big difference, though. Really nice looking. The regular Warthog doesn't seem to have any changes, though. Like, if I go to the regular Warthog here and go to its shaders and go to exterior, it's using Warthog, Warthog Bump. No real differences as far as I can tell, unless there's some differences in the model that I can't check out without actually, like, loading it in Blender, but Warthog, Warthog bump. All seems to be the same. I can check the values. 1.7.4.18. 1.7.4.18. Yeah, it seems to all be about the same. The Warthog bitmap, I think we did a side-by-side a minute ago. It was identical. I think it was a dig site official poll. Oh. Oh, is that the thing? I don't remember what the details on it, what they were, but I think there was like a Warthog that was like a Reach hybrid ODST Warthog or something like that. I do vaguely recall hearing something about that. Since it lacked Forge, never looked closely at ODST vehicles. Well, now ODST has Forge. You can go crazy with it. The 3.5 hog, yeah. That thing sounds cool as hell. Oh, there's a red light on this Pelican that the ODST one doesn't have, or mine doesn't have. Oh, because it's not on, my dumbass. Interesting that it's painted on that. I guess we should probably get back to texturing, huh? So tedious, but low-key rewarding. We were doing this part right here, this kind of fancy part. I'm gonna do this all black here to like this gray to like a regular color. Or I could be lazy and do just all black. That is an option. I can just do this too. Boom, boom, boom. Only seen Forge maps available on ODST with modded maps though? Yeah. The Forge itself is not a mod. The MCC team, being the goated absolute giga chads that they are, went ahead and added full support for ODST to have custom games modes, all of them, as well as a Forge mode. And now you do have to download mods to use them because obviously there's no default vanilla ODST maps to play on. But if you download any ODST map on the workshop, you can load it in full custom ODST Forge and custom games. I've actually showed it on stream before because I thought it was so cool. I'd never actually used it until just a little bit ago. I can boot it up real quick and show you guys. It's really fucking cool because I have a couple custom ODST maps downloaded. The escape pods from Halo CE as a respawn. That's actually a cool idea, little crash pod bases. That's something from a lot of old custom edition maps that I have not added yet, but I should. Hold on, I want to show you guys, because I think this is really, really cool. I'm loading MCC super fast. I plug my controller in. Where are you? Controller. I don't know where it is. I'll find it, though. Signing into Xbox. Isn't the escape pod vehicle, is it going to still be an ultimate Forge? If I finish it, yes, but it's really hard to get functioning right in-game. It's a weird vehicle where you just hit a button and it launches, because they're not meant to, like, fly. You know, look at this. Creative Forge. ODST right here in Forge mode. And I think I have a bunch of maps from Halo... Either I have a bunch of maps from Halo 3, or they just added it into MCC from an update. But yeah, you could go... I'll do like Foundry. Why not? That's a great Forge map. Play just regular Forge on it. On ODST, mind you. Look at that. Pretty fancy. You can play custom games and Forge. It's even got fancy sounds. if you guys didn't know, yeah, you can play if you want to play Team Slayer on Valhalla, but you want to do it on as an ODST instead, you can. You can just straight up do that. I wonder if the auto mag is the campaign auto mag. Oh, it is! It's the super spammable campaign auto mag. That's sick. Is ODST monitor the regular Halo 3 monitor? Yeah, should be. I don't think there was an ODST exclusive monitor. My old ODST mod, which I wish still worked, but it wasn't on the mod tools, let you play as an engineer in ODST, which was cool. How much better the Brute Plasma Rifle looks when you're not on huge grass. Let's see. Warthog Goss. Let me see this thing up close in the light. Oh yeah, those textures are way higher resolution. Look at that, dude. That's crazy. It looks so much nicer. What does the chain gun look like? Even the chain gun, look at this bottom bits right there, super clean. It looks way more scuffed up though, like it looks like super worn down. The Halo 3 one's a lot smoother than this. The barrel is like super HD. If I was going to use any Gauss assets from now on for the Mac cannon, I'm definitely using them from the ODST turret. This is way, way cleaner. Brute Plasma Rifle looks like candy, yeah. Nice, very shiny. Ooh. I feel like they upped the bloom because it's ODST. I wonder if anything else changed. I don't think it did. Like, I'm sure this, the Scorpion looks the same, still pretty low res. Nothing crazy there. The Transport Hog get an upgrade? I don't think so. Looks the same to me. I wonder if any other textures got upgraded. Are the wheels any nicer? Everything else on the Warthog seems pretty standard. Try the sniper. Is the sniper different? I think the sniper's the same. It sounds different, or is that just the echo? I love the view bobbing in ODST. Are the forge sounds unique? ODST sniper's different from Halo 3? Damn, I didn't know. It does look really clean. The sounds are honestly, they sound different to me. The Warthogs are column shit instead of floor. Column shift instead of floor console shift like in the game. Plus boomy, yeah. I can't tell just offhand if it has nicer textures, but they do look good. I was like, I was confused by it. Is the SMG any nicer? Was that even in ODST? Hard to tell. I want to say it has a higher resolution texture, but I don't know. Oh, somebody tell me the plasma pistol's a little better. Wait, the plasma pistol looks way better in ODST. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. That looks substantially better. Are you kidding me? That might as well be a different gun. Wait, what? The regular Halo 3 plasma rifle looks like shit. I was literally complaining about it the other day. This. Or is it the same and I'm just doing... No, it's the same. Why did it feel so different? It was just the view model because I could see it from higher up because I was centered view model. Now that I'm looking at it, I hate it way less. What changed? Am I just dumb? I thought there was way more normal details on it, but I'm just completely wrong. Maybe it's because it's shinier, because the Halo 3 ODST shaders are nicer. Well, I'm wrong. Ignore me. Make the Scarab have the banished Scarab model. I'm afraid it's a lot more complicated than that. Did the Needler get an upgrade? I don't think so. Still looks kind of ugly. I never really liked the Halo 3 Needler very much. Looked better in Halo 1. Did the rocket launcher get an upgrade? Maybe. It's hard to tell, though. The shaders are nicer. Spartan laser? Pretty sure we use this at least once in ODST. Nope, that's still blurry as hell. I think the rocket launcher might have? Did you get the banished Scarab model back in Reach? I did, yeah, that was a while ago. ODST engine is just better? True, ODST engine is awesome. Carbine got an, I feel like some of the weapons got an upgrade, but others didn't. It's kind of just random. I'm not gonna lie, the it's I can see the details a lot better because of the lighting, so it's challenging to see if anything actually got an upgrade or not. Listen, my horror mod is an ODST for not just because the setting is good. I feel like the SMG must have gotten better textures because the silenced SMG exists, right? I don't know, maybe the model's just too different. Carbine model was upgraded in ODST, can confirm. Okay, so I'm not just tripping. It's actually, like, better. It feels like it has a lot more detail. There's a funny UV error on it, though, that I can see very clearly that they fucked up on. Do you guys see it? On the bottom, near where the left-hand, or, yeah, left-hand thumb is. Those stretched lines on the bottom. Now I can't unsee it. Yep. It is... If it is a... It definitely feels like a nicer model, but considering I was just wrong about the plasma pistol, I didn't want to say anything, but... It feels more HD. The wear map on it feels like super tiled, like super crisp. I swear though, those little... There's like, on the little indents on the side of it, there's those lines. There's lines in those indents, and I can't tell if it's just the lighting is better or not, but I want to try spawning it in Halo 3 and see if those are there. Because you're saying it was 100% upgraded, and I do believe it, but I want to see just how much. Where's my special carbine? Just love the Herobrine series. Hey, well, I appreciate it. I'm glad you liked it so much to come back all these years later. It's been a long, long time. No, they are there in Halo 3, and the bump map is still there too. And the UV error is there in Halo 3 as well. Maybe it didn't get upgraded. It looks the same. The lighting is harsher here, though. Hard to tell. I think I'm just seeing more of it on the screen because the field of view in ODST is higher. I think that's about all that's changed. It's nice to see that the Warthog turrets got upgrades, though. Okay, let me compare this turret with all of its wear and tear to my regular Halo 3 one over here. Okay, that's not a fair comparison because that's a rocket Warthog. That's modded. Yeah, I mean, like, look at the Halo 3 one. Wear and tear wise, not only is this thing like a lot blurrier, like, look at the texture upgrade. It's crazy high res. Really nice. That's not even to start talking about the Goshawk. This thing is like HD as fuck. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I sent you things I've been cooking with description. Ooh. I must see at once. Oh, shit. Okay. First two videos, he sent me 3 videos, so the first 2 are samples of the new instance geometry assets I'm messing with. Figured out how to use geometry using substance height maps and making physical geo to match the textures. It massively enhances the visual quality of cliff edges. Also, huge shout out to JS for his impeccable modular Forerunner kit he's making. Yo, wait, this looks sick. What the fuck? Damn! This is clean as fuck. Oh, the skybox is so sexy. I love this skybox you made. That looks clean. Oh my god, and the light bridge looks nutty. This is so fucking cool, dude. Holy shit. Shiny ass assault rifle. Oh, this is the Reach one. That's so sick. Damn. Hella clean, man. There's another video. Oh, wait, I see the cliff edges you're talking about. Look at that, the way that they blend. Right there, the dirt just like painted blends over the cliffs. The grass goes up on the cliff. Look how nicely all these assets are blended together. So smooth. Whoa. These are modular. Damn, these look good. JS is fucking cooking with the Forerunner stuff. These walls are sick. There's so much detail. Holy shit. Ignore the Z fighting. It's a feature. Damn. And it feels like a hybrid of the classic Forerunner art style plus the, like, more modern one. Damn, these rocks are really nice. Like, really nice. This shit is so good. Thought he was working on the engine for Halo 4? He is. He's just back on Reach for a little bit. To get some stuff set up. Sick as fuck. What is the last one? Ooh, all the vehicles looking good as hell. Oh, and the Destroyer. Beautiful. And the Spirit of Fire. I love it here. This is the best timeline. Whoa, this map looks awesome. Holy shit. Holy fuck, dude. This looks amazing. Modular walls, building of everything. This is clean. Yeah, this is cooking with these assets. The whole area is so cool. It feels... Is this a remake of a Halo Wars map? It feels like a remake of a Halo Wars map. I'm gonna send you something hilarious. This is the new go-to for quickly blocking out levels. I want to see. That's so cool. So I whipped this up last night for testing. It's just a block out. I have the methods of making it look super high def now. Also, I just have way more knowledge in general to where making this map won't take eons. All right, let me see this. The grayish green Mark IV is clean. I know, dude. That Mark IV is like Skaboodley's baby. He spent so much time handcrafting the best looking Mark IV of all time. Better even than the HD blur cinematic assets. At least for Halo Wars 1. I don't know about whatever they did for Halo Wars 2. And his is fully game ready, as you can see. He cooked like crazy. Wait, is this what I think it is? Wait, so you drew, or you draw a picture like this. Then you get this, which is a blend map that you can actually use to paint onto the terrain. Then you paint a height map. So the white is higher, black is lower. So you can see it's like mountains all up here that slowly get lower. They have peaks, and then it like drops really quickly right here into a lower area, drops really quickly to another lower area. These slight light patches would be hills, and then all the black to gray is like cliff faces. And then, yeah, okay, so you just slap all of that together, and you get like actual good-looking terrain like super quickly. That's sick. That's actually so smart. Oh, and let me not forget the blend map that you painted as well, which means you have in-game textures based off of those ready to go. That's fast. That is some quick iteration. Feels like it's cheating. You know what I mean? I feel like you're cheating the system. You can't get away with this. What the fuck? Obviously, it's not a perfect solution because it's like... But it works. A lot of games use this method. Or, well, they use a way less efficient method that produces similar results. But that's awesome. That's really fucking awesome. It's just for a block out. Well, yeah. When you're designing a level, you're going to have to like manually sculpt it all and place down all the instance geometry and stuff. But for a block out, this is so smart. This is so fucking smart. You basically whipped up the equivalent of an indie game world, right? Because if you go into like Unity and you start making terrain in Unity, you're basically just taking a flat plane and like sculpting parts of it up. And what you did there is that, but like super efficiently by painting textures to make it happen. That's awesome. I wouldn't have thought to do that. I would just be like, no, I have to do it myself. Like I did with huge grass. Manually sculpted everything painstakingly and slowly. That's pretty sick, man. Ah, goodness, my nose is so itchy. I think I should probably remove the yellow paint from this part. My process is just free and sculpting everything with a clear plan. That's when the fun gets lost and the weeds over adjusting and feeling. Here I'm locked into a design so it gets done. That's smart. I should take a page out of your book, honestly. Keep that paint. It's good enough for government work. That's funny. Look, I'm getting tired. Oh, it's 11. No wonder I'm tired. I forgot how late I started stream tonight. Well, I'm gonna get up for a second, stretch my legs. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
This one's for the chair.
Guys, why are you here? I've been gone for like 30 minutes doing important stuff. What are you doing? What are you doing? And it's been so long since this is the longest break I've ever taken on stream. Who is this guy? It's been 3 years. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go hop off. I gotta go do some stuff. Where have you been? None of your business, all right? But I do have to go hop off. I apologize. Sorry for keeping you guys on like a super, super long AFK journey. Hope you enjoyed this rare, ultra prolonged chair time. But I'm gonna hop out. Sorry again for the long AFK time. Sorry for a little bit of a shorter stream, but I hope you did enjoy it. I feel like we got some good progress done. Honestly, really good progress done on the Condor. I'm gonna work a bunch on this off stream. If you're in the Discord, okay, if you're in the Discord, I will be posting progress pics and some behind the scenes stuff. So if you're not in the Discord, did I miss? Oh, I did. Talca gave it 2 and said, this one's for the chair. Thank you, Talca. I appreciate that. Just leave it running. I'm actually gonna leave it running. My room is not your personal stream 24/7. It could be, maybe one day. But no, I'm hopping out of here. Thank you guys very much for watching. I apologize again for leaving you on, but I'll be live again tomorrow, much earlier, 6 p.m. Central. I think I'll be live tomorrow. I'll double check, but I should be. I'll see you guys tomorrow. A wonderful rest of your night. Thank you guys for an amazing stream. I really do appreciate it. I'll be live for much longer tomorrow, so I'll be there. Thank you again for a very fun stream. I'm going to admire this Condor for the next 5 seconds, realize that it's pretty okay and that I'm decently happy with it, and I'm hopping off. Have a wonderful rest of your night, guys. Goodbye.